Hey everyone! Welcome back to All Levels English Lab. I'm Amanda, and I am absolutely thrilled to introduce you to our brand new series today, 25 Must-Know Phrasal Verbs. You know what? If there's one thing that separates intermediate English learners from truly advanced speakers, it's their mastery of phrasal verbs. And let me tell you why this is so incredibly important. Native English speakers use phrasal verbs constantly, and I mean constantly, in everyday conversation. We use them when we're talking to our friends, when we're at work, when we're watching movies, when we're reading books. They're absolutely everywhere. But here's the thing, phrasal verbs are tricky little creatures. They don't always mean what you think they mean just by looking at the individual words. For example, if I say, I'm going to pick up my friend, I don't mean I'm literally going to lift my friend off the ground, right? I mean I'm going to collect them, maybe drive to their house and get them. This is exactly why so many English learners struggle with these expressions. In this series, we're going to tackle the most essential, most commonly used phrasal verbs that you absolutely need to know if you want to sound natural and fluent in English. Each episode, I'll break down these phrasal verbs for you, give you multiple examples, show you how to use them in different contexts, and by the end of this series, you'll be using these expressions like a native speaker. Today, we're starting with 30 fundamental phrasal verbs that you'll hear and use almost every single day. So grab your notebook, get comfortable, and let's dive right in. Let's kick off this episode with our very first phrasal verb, get up. This is probably one of the first phrasal verbs you ever learned, but let's make sure you know all its uses. The most common meaning is to rise from bed, to wake up and stand up in the morning. For example, I get up at 7 a.m. every weekday, or what time did you get up this morning? But get up has other meanings too. It can mean to stand up from any position, please get up from the floor, or get up from that chair and help me. It can also mean to organize or arrange something, we need to get up a meeting for next week, or let's get up a game of soccer. In some contexts, it can even mean to dress up, she got herself up in her finest clothes for the party. Moving on to our second phrasal verb, wake up. Now, wake up is closely related to get up, but it's specifically about the transition from sleep to consciousness. I wake up naturally at 6 a.m. without an alarm. This means you become conscious, your eyes open, you're aware of your surroundings. My baby wakes up crying every night at 2 a.m. But wake up can also be used figuratively to mean becoming aware of something important. He finally woke up to the fact that his business was failing. This means he finally realized or became aware of the reality. She needs to wake up and smell the coffee. This is an idiom meaning she needs to face reality. We also use it as a command or suggestion. Wake up, you're going to be late, or it's time to wake up and face the music. The phrasal verb is separable, so you can say wake me up at 7 or wake up the children gently. The third phrasal verb on our list is give up, and this is a really important one that means to stop trying, to surrender, or to quit. Don't give up on your dreams. This means don't stop pursuing them, don't quit working toward them. I give up, this math problem is impossible. Here it means I surrender, I'm stopping my attempts. Never give up, never surrender. But give up can also mean to sacrifice or abandon something voluntarily. She gave up her high-paying career to become a teacher. She abandoned or sacrificed her lucrative career. I gave up chocolate for Lent. We can also use it about habits. I'm trying to give up smoking, or I gave up coffee and I feel much better. It's separable, so you can say give it up or give up the ghost, which means to die. Sometimes we use it in the imperative as encouragement. Don't give up, you're almost there. Or as a demand, give up, you're completely surrounded. Our fourth phrasal verb is find out, which means to discover information, to learn something that you didn't know before. I need to find out what time the movie starts. This means I need to discover or learn this information. We found out that our quiet neighbor is actually a famous rock musician. We discovered or learned this surprising information. Did you find out who ate my sandwich? It's often used when the information is somewhat secret or not immediately obvious. The detective is trying to find out who committed the murder. I'm going to find out the truth, no matter what it takes. You can find out about someone or something. I want to find out about that new restaurant downtown, or she's finding out about universities in Canada. The information you find out can be positive or negative. I found out I got the promotion, or we found out the terrible news yesterday morning. First, it can mean to create or invent something, especially a story. Don't make up lies about what happened at the party, or she made up a brilliant excuse for being 3 hours late. Children love to make up imaginary friends. Second, it means to reconcile after an argument or fight. They had a huge fight yesterday, but they made up this morning over coffee. Kiss and make up, you two. Let's move on to our sixth phrasal verb, take off. This one has several really important meanings that you need to know. The most common is when an airplane leaves the ground. Our flight to Miami takes off at 3 p.m. sharp, or the plane took off despite the bad weather. But it also means to remove something, especially clothing. Take off your muddy shoes before entering the house, or it's getting hot, I'm going to take off this heavy sweater. Put on your winter coat, it's freezing outside, or I need to put on my reading glasses to see this small print. Put on your seatbelt before we start driving. But put on has several other meanings too. It can mean to organize or present an event. The local theater is putting on Shakespeare's Hamlet next month, or we're putting on a charity fundraiser for homeless animals. It can also mean to pretend or act artificially. Stop putting on that ridiculous fake British accent, or he's putting on an act to impress his new girlfriend. We also use it for gaining weight. I've put on 10 pounds since the holidays started, or she's worried about putting on weight after quitting smoking. Turn on the television, the game is about to start, or can you turn on the air conditioning? It's sweltering in here. I always turn on my computer first thing in the morning. It can also mean to attack suddenly and unexpectedly. The usually friendly dog turned on its owner for no apparent reason, or figuratively, to become hostile toward someone. She completely turned on him when she discovered his betrayal. I'm looking for my car keys, have you seen them anywhere? Or, she's been looking for a new apartment for 3 months now. The police are looking for witnesses to the hit-and-run accident. It implies active searching or seeking with a specific goal in mind. I've been looking for this particular book everywhere, and I finally found it. You can look for physical objects, people, opportunities, jobs, or abstract things. He's looking for true love, or we're desperately looking for creative solutions to this environmental problem. The difference between look for and look at is crucial. Look at means to direct your eyes towards something to see it, while look for means to search. Look at this beautiful sunset. Versus, I'm looking for my sunglasses. The 11th phrasal verb is look after, which means to take care of someone or something, to be responsible for their well-being. Have to look after my elderly grandmother while my parents are on vacation, or can you look after my plants while I'm away on business? She looks after 3 young children all by herself. It implies ongoing responsibility and care. The nurse looks after patients in the intensive care unit, or I'm looking after my neighbor's cat this weekend. You can also look after things. He looks after the company's finances, or someone needs to look after the garden or all the flowers will die. Look after yourself is a common way to say goodbye, meaning stay healthy and safe. The phrasal verb is inseparable, so you can't say, look my sister after. Our 12th phrasal verb is look forward to, and this expresses anticipation and excitement about something that will happen in the future. I'm really looking forward to my vacation in Hawaii next month, or we're looking forward to meeting your parents at dinner tonight. I look forward to hearing from you soon. This is commonly used in formal emails and letters. Notice that after to, we use a gerund, verb plus ing, or a noun, not a base verb. I'm looking forward to seeing you, not I'm looking forward to see you. She's looking forward to her wedding day, or the kids are looking forward to Christmas morning. You can also use it negatively. I'm not looking forward to the dentist appointment, or nobody's looking forward to the long meeting tomorrow. It's always inseparable, and remember the preposition is to, not for. First, it means to meet someone unexpectedly or by chance. I ran into my old high school teacher at the grocery store yesterday, or we ran into some friends from college while we were in Paris. You'll never guess who I ran into at the coffee shop this morning. Second, it means to encounter a problem or difficulty. We ran into some technical difficulties during the presentation, or the construction project ran into budget problems. The phrasal verb is inseparable in all its meanings. Our 14th phrasal verb is pick up, which is incredibly versatile with many different meanings. The most basic meaning is to lift something from a surface. Pick up that piece of paper from the floor, or can you pick up the baby? She's crying. but it also means to collect someone or something. I'll pick you up at 7 p.m. for the movie, or I need to pick up my dry cleaning before they close. It can mean to learn something quickly and easily. Children pick up foreign languages much faster than adults, or she picked up the guitar and was playing beautifully within months. We need to set up a meeting with the new clients next week, or they're setting up a new branch office in Chicago. Let me set up the conference room for the presentation. It can mean to establish a business or organization. She set up her own consulting company after leaving her corporate job, or the charity was set up to help homeless veterans. It can mean to prepare equipment or arrange furniture. Can you help me set up the sound system for the party? Please carry on with your work, don't let me interrupt you, or despite the setback, we decided to carry on with our original plan. Carry on, I'm listening to every word you're saying. It can also mean to behave in a particular way, often badly or dramatically. Stop carrying on like a child and act your age. Or, she was carrying on terribly at the funeral, crying and screaming. First, it means to exercise or do physical fitness activities. I work out at the gym 3 times a week, or she works out every morning before work to stay in shape. Let's work out together tomorrow, it'll be more fun. Second, it means to solve a problem or figure something out. We need to work out how to increase our sales this quarter, or I can't work out why my computer keeps crashing. First, it means to stop working or functioning, usually referring to machines. My car broke down on the highway, and I had to call for help, or the elevator broke down, so we had to take the stairs. I hope the air conditioner doesn't break down in this heat. Second, it means to lose emotional control, to start crying or become very upset. She broke down in tears when she heard the sad news, or he completely broke down under the pressure of the job. We had to call off the picnic because of the thunderstorm, or the strike was called off after the workers reached an agreement with management. I'm sorry, but I have to call off our dinner plans for tonight. It can also mean to order someone to stop an attack or to stop pursuing something. Call off your dogs, they're scaring my children, or the police called off the search when they found the missing hiker safe. The 20th phrasal verb is check out, and this has multiple meanings depending on the context. First, it means to pay for your purchases and leave a store. I need to check out at the grocery store, my ice cream is melting, or the line to check out was incredibly long during the holiday rush. Second, it means to leave a hotel and pay your bill. We have to check out of the hotel by 11 a.m., or I checked out early to catch my flight. Third, it means to investigate or examine something. You should check out that new restaurant, I heard it's amazing, or check out this incredible sunset. First, it means to mention or introduce a topic in conversation. Don't bring up politics at the dinner table, it always causes arguments, or she brought up an interesting point during the meeting. I didn't want to bring up the subject of money, but we need to discuss it. Second, it means to raise children. She brought up 3 children as a single mother, or I was brought up to respect my elders and be polite to everyone. I came across this old photo while I was cleaning out my closet, or we came across a beautiful hidden waterfall during our hike. Did you come across my reading glasses anywhere in the house? It can also mean to give a certain impression or appear to be a certain way. He comes across as very confident, but he's actually quite shy, or I hope I didn't come across as rude during the interview. She comes across as someone who really cares about her students. Our 23rd phrasal verb is hang out, which means to spend time with someone in a casual, relaxed way. Do you want to hang out at my place this weekend and watch movies? Or, I love hanging out with my college friends when they come to visit. We're just hanging out at the mall, not doing anything special. It suggests informal socializing without specific plans or activities. The teenagers hang out at the park after school every day, or let's hang out sometime soon, it's been too long since we talked. Moving to our 24th phrasal verb, take care of, which means to look after someone or something, to be responsible for their needs. I have to take care of my sick mother this week while she recovers from surgery, or can you take care of my dog while I'm on vacation? Who's going to take care of the children while we're at work? It can also mean to handle or deal with a situation. Don't worry about the problem, I'll take care of it first thing Monday morning, or the manager will take care of your complaint personally. Let me take care of the bill tonight, dinner is my treat. It's similar to look after, but take care of often implies more active responsibility or handling. I need to take care of my finances better, or take care of yourself, and call me when you get home safely. The 25th phrasal verb is turn up, which has several meanings. First, it means to arrive or appear, especially unexpectedly. He turned up at the party without an invitation, or my missing keys turned up in the refrigerator of all places. I hope some interesting job opportunities turn up soon. Second, it means to increase the volume, heat, or intensity of something. Turn up the music, this is my favorite song. Or can you turn up the heat? It's freezing in here. Our 26th phrasal verb is give in, which means to surrender, to stop resisting, or to accept defeat. After arguing for an hour, I finally gave in and agreed to go to the movie she wanted to see, or the rebels gave in after months of fighting against the government forces. Don't give in to peer pressure. Stick to your principles. It can also mean to submit something officially. You need to give in your assignment by Friday at 5 p.m., or I gave in my resignation letter this morning. It's different from give up because give in usually involves surrendering to external pressure, while give up can be a personal decision to quit. I refuse to give in to bullies shows the resistance aspect of this phrasal verb. The 27th phrasal verb is show up, which primarily means to arrive or appear somewhere. I hope everyone shows up for the meeting on time tomorrow morning, or she showed up at my door at midnight with nowhere else to go. Half the students didn't show up for the exam, which was very surprising. It can also mean to become visible or apparent. The stain didn't show up until after I washed the shirt, or problems with the design showed up during the testing phase. Show up or shut up is an expression meaning either participate or stop complaining. Our 28th phrasal verb is go on, which has multiple meanings. First, it means to continue. Please go on with your story, I want to hear what happened next, or despite the interruption, the speaker went on with her presentation. The show must go on even without our lead actor. Second, it means to happen or take place. What's going on here? Why is everyone shouting? Or there's something strange going on in that house. I can't put up with his constant complaining anymore. It's driving me crazy. Or how do you put up with all that noise from the construction site? She puts up with her difficult boss because she needs the job. It suggests accepting something you don't like because you have no choice or because you're patient. I've been putting up with this old computer for 2 years, but it's time for a new one. Or my neighbors put up with my loud music practice because I only do it during reasonable hours. And finally, our 30th phrasal verb is get along, which means to have a good relationship with someone, to be compatible. My sister and I get along really well, we never fight about anything. Or how do you get along with your new roommate? It's important that coworkers get along to create a productive work environment. It can also mean to manage or cope with a situation. How are you getting along with your new job? Or we're getting along fine without a car in the city. Sometimes it means to leave or go. I'd better get along now. It's getting late and I have work tomorrow. Or get along with you. Wow, we've just covered 30 incredibly important phrasal verbs that native English speakers use every single day. From get up in the morning to get along with people throughout your day, these expressions are absolutely essential for sounding natural and fluent in English. Let me quickly recap what we've learned today. We started with basic daily activities like get up, wake up, put on, and take off. Then we moved into communication and social verbs like find out, bring up, and hang out. We covered problem-solving verbs like work out, break down, and put up with. And we finished with relationship and social interaction verbs like get along, show up, and turn up. Remember, the key to mastering phrasal verbs is practice, practice, practice. Try to use at least 5 of these phrasal verbs in your conversations this week. Start a journal and write sentences using these expressions. Listen for them in movies, TV shows, and conversations with native speakers. In our next episode, we're going to tackle another 30 essential phrasal verbs that will take your English to the next level. We'll cover phrasal verbs related to business, emotions, problem-solving, and much more. You won't want to miss it. This has been Amanda from All Levels English Lab. Keep practicing, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next episode of 25 Must-Know Phrasal Verbs. Until then, keep speaking English with confidence.